Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have more to cover on the latest that connects Akon, Eminem and Drake. And as we dive into the topic at hand today, if you're here for the first time, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. Plus look out for the question at the latter part of the video. And it's important that you pay attention at this point as we explore what was actually said before we dive into how many on the internet ran wild with this. In the latest interview, this is what Akon said in regards to passing up on Drake, and I quote, "Cardinal official brought him to me back in 2005, I think it was, or was it 2004, right before the Best I Ever Had blew up. Because at that time, it was more like mixtapes, you know, and at the time, believe it or not, Drake sounded more like Eminem. With the demo that I heard, it was sounding more like M. Now that certainly says more than headlines or tweets like this. Akon says he passed on signing Drake back then because he sounded too much like Eminem. But who are we kidding? Similar to what happened back when Snoop was getting some backlash for the comments he made on Eminem and people thought it was about a list because they didn't see the video, it's also similar this time around because they listen to Drake right now and think Akon means Drake sounds like Eminem, and the reactions prove this, including some that induce confusion, like this take. Eminem is literally a rapper, Drake is an artist, they sound nothing alike. And this user didn't just miss the point of what Akon actually said, but added his own spin of crap on the whole take to downplay the talents of Eminem, since Eminem hate is at an all-time high on there, can't say I'm surprised. Despite Akon stating that this opinion is based on the demo he heard at that time, another user states, "Is there a Drake in another universe or something? Cause he ain't never sounded like Eminem," and it gets this response. "I've written this elsewhere, but have you heard the 2005 Drake demo tape that Akon is making that statement about?" And this is how I expected most of the responses to go because Akon made that clear, and you'd think people would be interested in what that tape actually sounds like to formulate their opinion on if it's actually true. But I guess many people are still pissed at Akon for collaborating with 6ix9ine and hiding behind that hurt to disrespect him. But he will make a song with 6ix9ine, you backwards Akon. And there's an interesting point I have coming up soon, but first, here's some more disrespect. This is why Akon is no longer relevant, and another adds, Akon equals how many L's can one person get in a sentence. But people that think this way have probably forgotten that Akon brought out Lady Gaga and T-Pain among others, and in life you win some and lose some, so of course passing the chance to sign Drake is an L for him, but he's also had huge wins even outside of music. For instance, earlier this year he shared this: "Just finalized the agreement for Akon City in Senegal. Looking forward to hosting you there in the future." And the user builds on this with some sarcasm. "Oh, poor Akon and his millions of dollars and whole city in Africa that he's building. LOL, it'll be alright." And this is at those that think his world ended because he passed up on Drake. And here's another point that people are forgetting. When a rapper is developing their style and they approach labels for deals, they always get takes like this, and in Eminem's case for instance, the claim was that he sounded too much like AZ and Nas, an opinion that many people who go back to listen don't always agree with. J. Cole has stated that at the beginning his music was him literally just sounding like Eminem and Nas, and since that was quite early back in 04-05, in Akon's opinion, early Drake sounded too much like a copy of Eminem, and the fact that he didn't sign him at that time means he didn't like that copy of Eminem until Drake evolved and Best I Ever Had blew up. Akon states, "That's when Cardi was like, 'Brother, I told you this brother was gonna be the ish.' And I said, 'Well, reach out.' He said, 'You can, but the lowest bid right now is $1 million. And here's the point I wanted to make. Drake gained recognition from teen drama Degrassi years before he became the rapper today, and he certainly put those acting skills to good use, as many have seen, especially in recent years, as we've seen Afrobeats Drake, Reggaeton Drake, UK Drake, and many more. And the user expands on this as people use 2020 Drake to say they sound nothing alike. Akon was talking about 2005 Drake, not Jamaican, British, mob boss with a broken heart Drake. People just read the headlines and missed out on the point Akon was making, and some popular responses are along these lines. Don't ever disrespect M like that ever again. This is certainly hyperbolic because Akon clearly meant no disrespect to Eminem and has referred to Eminem on a couple of occasions as the greatest rapper that ever lived.
In my mind, he's the greatest rapper that ever lived.
Yeah.
And that's arguably whatever you want. We can debate on this all day.
That's for sure.
Okay? I'm saying M is the greatest rapper of all times in my mind.
And you have to give it up to the people that bought the narrative that Eminem only raps fast when fast rap is only a minor % of his catalog, a user states. Drake is slow, Eminem is fast, where's the similarity? And people have gone above and beyond missing the point of Akon's opinion on 04/05 Drake while also insinuating that Eminem only raps fast. And here's a question for you guys, between Fat Joe passing up a chance with Eminem and Akon passing up on Drake, who took the bigger L? I want to see something, so share your thoughts below, like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.